But I think we all are getting a little itchy for fall and fall fashion. So this really is wear now for sure, but this is what's taking you into fall when everything is not just a flip-flop and a sandal. You need a closed-toe shoe, but it's not cold enough yet for a boot. You love a loafer, but you don't want something so formal. You want something more formal than, say, a sneaker. This does so many things in one, and this is your first look at it from Cobb Hill. Which last time I checked was an offshoot brand from Rockport, that amazing comfort footwear brand. These are done in either a mesh, or leather slip-on style called the Penfield. Now they are calling this a loafer, but I think most of us that know like traditional childhood penny loafers are like, wow, that's pretty ergonomic and modern for a loafer, which is exactly why it's a fresh take on it. We've never presented this before. We also only have one order of the year. And since they ship for free and have an easy pay on your screen of a $25 bill, I'll tell you what's cool about QVC is not just the easy pay. It's the idea that here at the Q, our buying power is so huge that we have both mediums and wides, and by and large, when you see wides, just saying, you can almost bank on the fact that they're only done for QVC. Julie Boucher is going to join us in a second. Let me take you through your colors because we have whole and half sizes. And again, first look, launch, only order of the year. This is going to be your black leather. We just call it black. Now, actually, let me put these like this. The next choice is done in mesh, okay? So that's black mesh. Notice too, the outsole changes. We're now looking at like a gray outsole. Then we move into this one's called stone. That's a leather. And then up top, another mesh. This is called blue mesh. And I'm actually gonna take the insert out of one of these just so you can see, even though they're not technically supposed to be removed, it's with a quick tug I can do that so that you can actually appreciate not just the outer comfort, but the inner story of what is going on here. Julie Boucher joins us. She's live. She comes to us as an ambassador of the Cobb Hill brand. Julie, first, can you just remind everybody about Cobb Hill and kind of what some of your history and also your namesake details are?
Yeah, I would love to. I'm so happy to be here and show you this collection of shoes. So Cobb Hill, which we're getting more and more people on QVC aware of, but it's been around for 10 years. So we started 10 years ago, founded on the notion to create beautiful, handcrafted, always wearable shoes. You can wear these shoes all the time, but feel so good about the handcrafted materials that we put into and all of the details we put into them. So it's named after a park that was in upstate New York that the founder had used to frequent and had tons of artists throughout the park and obviously families picnicking, but that's all the inspiration, like back in the 70s, of the inspiration behind our shoes. So we take that into effect for each shoe that we design and craft. What we have here tonight is the Penfield envelope, and I love this shoe for so many of the things you just mentioned. It's so versatile, but I really want to get to the fit of this shoe because it is in our #1 collection for Cobb Hill. So that means that for at least 5 years now, people have come to the Penfield because it is comfortable and it fits so many different feet. And already you mentioned the different sizes and widths that you have. Inside the shoe, and especially in the Penfield envelope, what I love about the shoe is the top line. Mm-hmm. So super flattering V-cut, but that V-cut also has a purpose. It actually holds your foot a little bit better than a straight top line will, believe it or not. But it also gives with your foot. You have the neoprene in the top, which would prevent any biting or any, things that might happen at that top line. I know so many times when you're walking, sometimes at the end of the day, when you have a straight top line, your feet aches. If you have a really high arch, this is the shoe for you to take a look at because your foot, as it gives, you have enough room there for your arch to move with this shoe. And that neoprene top line will allow you to do that as well.
They're so comfortable. I'm wearing those socks. They're so comfortable. It feels like someone took like some sort of silicone mold of my foot and then recreated a shoe in the exact shape of my foot made out of either leather or mesh. I will also just say I love that what you call the top line, that kind of crisscross surplice, because that lighter, what looks like taping or border, is done in a twill elastic. So not only as your foot flexes, does the elastic stretch and just, it's so comfy. It makes them so easy to slip on. And I'll just say, I am partial to the stone because they have a little bit of burnishing, like at the toe box, that is so kind of fresh. And it's, I was saying, Julie, before you joined us, we're all getting so, I think, many of us, excited for like fall fashion.
Yes.
And this is a great way to do something a little bit more formal than like a slip-on sneaker, but less formal than that structured, blister-prone penny loafer we all grew up with. And so Cobb Hill to the rescue. They are brand new, totally first look, but also one order of the year, medium and wides. Black leather, black mesh, stone leather, blue mesh, 30-day money-back guarantee, totally getting you into your fall swing with a closed-toe, closed-heeled shoe, because it's not going to be long before we're like, gotta put the flip-flops away.
I gotta be honest. I mean, even today was so hot yesterday, and today here it's starting to cool off. We can feel it. And there's sometimes even in the summer we need a shoe, and we need different things to wear it to. There's so many different reasons that we wear a shoe, and these were gonna help with all of that. The fit. If you have a hard time fitting shoes, please check these out. You've got the heel.
So awesome. Thanks, girl.
Thank you.
Coming up, Jockey, I'm going to have something brand new from Sports Savvy.